Hi there, YouTubers. I have a couple new items to show you for my end of the year video and just talk about the channel in general right after this. So the first item is this Adlai E. Stevenson Democrat token. So Adlai Stevens, reverse says peace, progress, prosperity. It's got some like green growing on it, so I'm gonna have to try to clean it up a little. But Adlai Stevenson, of course, ran for president twice against Eisenhower both times. I think that was in 1952 and 56. You don't see, I mean, this was a time period where like buttons were much more common for political candidates, so you don't see many metallic token sized coin items, campaign medals like you saw in the 19th century. And Adlai Stevenson, I mean, I've seen this one on eBay a couple of times, but I mean, in the 6+ years I've been collecting presidential items, I've only seen maybe 4 or 5 of these. So it's nice to finally be able to pick one up. Like I said, I'll need to clean it up a little, but it's an interesting item nonetheless. And the second item is this Bryan dollar. It is one free silver dime. Good for one trip up Salt River, November 7th, 1900, which was the date of the election. So of course, Bryan dollars are kind of a mock-up of how large a dime would need to be with William Jennings Bryan's free silver campaign. So free silver was all about setting a ratio of the price of silver. So silver would be, by law, valued 16 ounces of silver to 1 ounce of gold. So just imagine that today, where the ratio is like 100 to 1. So 16 to 1 would have raised the price of silver quite a bit. And of course, if you haven't seen my video on Salt River tokens, Salt River was a place that political candidates went when they lost. It's kind of a imaginary thing where they rode up the wrong river. But anyways, this is, I mean, it's listed as extremely rare in my Bryan money book. I have never seen one in person. There's the one in the book. And of course, I purchased a Salt River Bryan dollar much like this, but from 1896. William Jennings Bryan ran for president 3 times, so this was the 2nd time. And yeah, it's a really unique and interesting item. So these were kind of my last finds for the year 2020. It's been a really unique year. Honestly, I had kind of given up on YouTube and making videos, but when the pandemic hit, I was just bored and decided to make a few. Now 2 of the videos I made were specifically about silver, and they got more views than anything that I had ever made before. So for me, that's kind of upsetting. I made this channel to show off rare and unique items like one of these, Bryan dollar. Yeah, it's cast out of lead. Might look like nothing special to some people, but it is 120 years old. And I've never seen one, so I know that they're super rare. But if I made a video about generic silver rounds or silver eagles, I mean, people go apeshit over that. And I really don't get it. Honestly, silver and just silver rounds and silver stacking is something that I find, I mean, don't get me wrong, I enjoy owning what silver I have. And, you know, if I find it cheap, I'm still going to buy it. But I don't get why people watch videos about it on YouTube. I don't understand the drive behind it. I guess I'm more of a collector, and these don't have like a lot of collectible value. I mean, well, this particular one is one of my bag one rounds, but honestly, I mean, these just trade for the price of silver. And then don't even get me started on silver eagles. I don't think I have one sitting on my desk, but I mean, they've had the same design since 1986. They're just silver rounds that are made by the U.S. Mint. Nothing special in my book. Why people would have them graded and think so much of them, and then they stamp a damn privy mark in it, and people think that that's special. I mean, that's, to me, the Mint is so freaking lazy. They're only changing the reverse. So a silver eagle, that they didn't even create a new design for it. The design comes, you know, from a $50 previously. It's a very nice design, but it's been on the silver eagle now longer than it was on the $50. Think about that for a minute. So anyways, that's enough of that. But I've made up my mind. There will be no more videos about silver on this channel in general. You know, I want to keep it to coins and tokens, but I guess people don't really want to watch that because I don't have many subscribers and I don't have many, you know, many views. Especially when I made this Salt River token, you know, video. Believe me, it's not something you're going to see anywhere else on YouTube, and it has maybe, you know, a dozen views. Same with my video I made recently on Aztec home money. I mean, we're talking about something that's pre-Columbian, 500 plus years old, very unique to the Americas, and it's got a dozen views. So I don't know what everyone wants to see. If you want to post something in the comments below, maybe I'm just more boring than I thought I was. But, you know, I think that things like this are interesting. I'm not sure what I have to do to get more people to watch it. And maybe there's not enough people out there that are interested. And if that's the case, you know, you probably won't see too many videos next year from me. But I'll start out with a few. This will probably be the last of 2020. Just because I'm not collecting much. I'll be gone for a little while with the holidays. Yeah, let me know what you think that you'd like to see. I know one of the things I thought about this year was I am like chairman for the Portland Coin Show. I could make some videos about what it takes to put on a, you know, a large regional coin show. You know, it could be pretty boring because a lot of it's just writing checks and making sure that, you know, your electrician's going to be there and your tables get set up in the right way and you have cases out of the, you know, out of the storage unit where we have cases. And but it could be something. So yeah, let me know. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up and think about subscribing. Subscribers really help. And I will see you all next year. Happy holidays, everyone.